Hey, this is Andy Spreitzer, and this is RealFoodForThought.com again. I'm upstairs because my wife is cooking dinner and I got thrown out of the kitchen. But last time we talked a little bit about protein. This time we're going to talk a little bit about carbohydrates. Um, Much maligned with the Atkins diet, and um, there are some issues with carbohydrates. If you look at the USDA pyramid, it tells you that you need 9 servings of carbohydrates. And as I told you last time, they make no distinction as to what that carbohydrate should be. The reality is that if something walks on the ground, it's a protein. If it grows, it's a carbohydrate. So vegetables and fruit are also carbohydrates, but the ones we're talking about are the grains. And what has happened over the years that has made the standard American diet so unhealthy is the refined carbohydrate, white floured products, pulverized grains. And what happens is, from a scientific point of view, is when those are introduced to the body says, wow, this is really easy to digest. I'm going to get right on that. And what happens is insulin, there's a big spike of insulin, which is used to break down the carbohydrates. And basically, to be very clear, processed white floured carbohydrates are basically sugar. They're turned into sugar right away. So it's just increasing the amount of sugar that we're eating. And they're very fast to digest. And we have this big spike and then a big drop. So it's just like having a Coca-Cola. Nice sugar rush, but then boom, we drop down again. So what we want to start thinking about is adding whole grain to our diet. Now, whole grain is not wheat bread, okay? Wheat bread is white bread with coloring. You got a better shot if you're eating 100% stone ground whole wheat flour. But even that is a pulverized grain, which is easier for the body to digest and turn it into sugar faster. So that's why I'm such a big proponent of organic brown rice. You get so much more nutrients with brown rice, and you digest it more slowly, and it fills you up. So you're not needing to get a lot more food in you, and what happens is you end up losing weight eating brown rice, which has been maligned as a grain for things like the Atkins diet. And I don't believe in it because if you restrict the intake of carbohydrates, whole grain carbohydrates, you do crave them because the body wants them. We've gotten used to them and it wants them. But the body really craves white flour products, which are death to us, because the more we eat them, the more we are down the road to developing type 2 diabetes and obesity, which is a huge problem. So let's stop that. Let's get away from processed white floured products and let's start eating whole grains. Bad news, pasta is a white floured product. But organic brown rice pasta is delicious. I tried the whole wheat pasta, and I'm not a big fan. I mean, it's okay. And you may like it. And it is good for you. But the rice, whole grain, brown rice pasta tastes just like the regular pasta, and it's a little thicker, so it almost tastes like you added a cream sauce to it. So next time in the grocery store, you probably have to go to Whole Foods or a health food store, but it's worth the trip. Or Trader Joe's has it, and they have a great product. And try it, and you're going to love it, okay? So think whole grain food, real food, and you'll be on the way to crowding out all the bad stuff. Okay. More on this when we have our cooking demonstration soon. Okay. Take care. RealFoodForThought.com.